This story begins not like many others, because I wrote this world and those who reside inside of it. This starts in the land of Althea, the largest piece of land on the eastern side of my world. Here live 3 kingdoms. One of men, the Southern Cathedral Empire. Above it, to the northwest, lays the kingdom of elves, Olnevia. To the northeast of them, nesting in the mountains of Duragon Mar, sits the dwarves. What sits between these lands? Beautiful landscapes, under the constant bickering of greed between kingdoms. But this time of bickering and greed has let evil from the depths below to rise up through the roots of this land. Below Althea lies the deserts of Kamoy. Sand dunes and death live here, and now a rift has torn through the aether, bringing death and chaos from the realms below of fiends and demons, alike scorching the earth wherever they reach. This story doesn't start so large, but in fact, it starts off just north in a small city of men called Summerstar. The first member of the party to enter into our little story is Ermid, a young female human cleric of the 5 elements, on a quest for her clan and people to become the High Priestess. The young high school stoic type. Starting her journey, she is sent through a portal with a companion meant to become the High Priest alongside of her. Stepping through the portal, her companion is ripped from her side and sent to another land on his own journey. She finds herself in a forest of greenery in the dark of night. Wrestling in the trees comes a zombie-like creature stumbling out, attacking from nowhere. A streaking arrow strikes the creature, killing it in an instant. Coming into number 2 party member, introducing Vesfel, the Eladrin Elf Ranger, known as Mom. You'll learn why later, I'm sure. The 2 accept each other's company and search for the nearest town, stumbling on to the one they enter in search of anyone with information of what's going on. Already there is our 3rd and most adorable party member, Aspen, a tiefling fighter who would rather be called dark and a dangerous individual. He's just cute. Anyways, he and his 2 sibling-like guild members are already there searching for assistance for Kestrel, his human brother who has been bitten by a vampire and slowly turning as time passes. Ermid took a liking to Aspen and attempted to heal Kestrel with no success, unfortunately. Outside enters our 4th member, a tan-skinned, colorful-clothed fire dancer named Maxwell. That one friend who's too nice to everyone because, well, he's got a dream. He came from the desert lands of Kamoy with his carnival caravan family, and then last but not least, a runaway princess sitting in the corner of a rundown tavern listening to an old coot telling a story because, well, she doesn't know how to act anything less than the utmost highest of royalty. Cinder, our sorceress. Somehow, someway, wait, actually, I know exactly how they all came together because, guess what? I put them there because, I'm the DM. And so this begins. I want to call it a story, but it's more of a clusterfuck than a story, but what D&D campaign isn't? The party clumps together to investigate possible undeadness, since the, forest is full of it. Heading to the mass grave of a local graveyard, the party instead find a mysterious woman with a handy-dandy cure for vampirism. Not being the most cohesive group at the time, they take the cure without question and rush back to the village, hiding from 2 fiends along the way, actually. The village is going to be attacked one way or another, so the party decide to bunker down and help protect the inhabitants with the help of the local guard and their captain, a wizard named William, aka the first party best friend. The battle is waged and good prevails, as it should. For now. But casualties happen on both sides. Best fellas on the floor, ribs crushed and blood pooling out with no pulse to be found, unfortunately. In Summerstar, a dodgy back alley deal for a diamond means that Bestafel is now alive, breathing, and completely naked. He didn't appreciate the naked part. They try to move on as quickly as possible and become the protection detail to Miss Hart, who wishes to travel south of the Shademount Empire. This seemed like an easy job until they fell through the literal crust of the earth. Yep, I wrote that. Waking up in a jungle, they're surprised by lizardmen, killer plant life, and dinosaurs. Yes, freaking dinosaurs. Very proud of myself for that one. Oh, and an old coot called Conroy really cool guy, but a little bit insane. Escaping by the skin of their teeth, they ascend to the Underdark, where the people would be very, very happy to skin them alive if given the slightest chance. Fighting through the streets of the underground city, the party makes friends with a dark elf spy to help them secure passage to the surface.